Gaming smartphones are in fashion. Razer's interests are not surprising, but Xiaomi and Nubia, ZTE's sub-brand, are definitely unexpected players. But what is exactly a gaming phone? Or rather, what makes a smartphone a gaming phone? We take a look at the three contenders in the niche space: the Razer Phone, the Xiaomi Black Shark, and Nubia's new Red Magic, to see what makes each of them worthy of that title. Welcome back to QatNip, and come on, let's learn together. First, coming to the Razer Phone, we start with it because it's the oldest of the lot, both chronologically and design-wise. The Razer Phone gets its aesthetics from the next bit Robin that gaming company Razer acquired a while back. It's pretty much a standard rectangular slab that won't even make you think of gaming unless you knew it was made by Razer. Coming to the specifications, it is rocking Android 7.1.1 as stock and upgraded to Android Oreo, has a Snapdragon 835 SoC, 8GB of RAM, 64GB of onboard storage, a 5.7-inch 2560x1440 pixel resolution sharp IGZO LCD with 120Hz refresh rate, and a massive 4000 mAh battery. The Razer Phone really gets its gaming chops from its screen, which is admittedly gorgeous and impressive, at least when the 120Hz kicks in. Sadly, it's not something that automatically happens for every piece of content or game, and the list of supported games, while still growing, is still very small. Next, coming to the Xiaomi Black Shark, it sinks its teeth into everything, so it's not surprising to see it get on the smartphone gaming bandwagon driven by Razer. Technically, it's not doing so directly, but through a large investment in a new company called Black Shark, and its smartphone is pretty much what you would expect from a 2018 premium phone. Coming to the short specification, it is rocking Android 8.0 Oreo out of the box, has the current flagship Snapdragon 845, you get to choose from 6 or 8GB of RAM and 64 or 128GB of onboard storage. It is rocking a 5.99-inch standard 1920x1080 pixel IPS LCD display and a 4000 mAh battery, just like the Razer Phone. After seeing the Razer Phone's screen, the Black Shark's display might sound a bit disappointing, but here's the thing: few games take advantage of the 1440p resolutions, much less the 120Hz refresh rate. The Black Shark makes up for its screen with an attachable analog stick, as known as Nintendo Switch Joy-Con, and the promise of liquid cooling, which still has to be verified. Those plus the green design is a clear jab at what Razer failed to accomplish. And finally, coming to Nubia's Red Magic. Of the three, this is probably the most surprising arrival. Neither Nubia nor ZTE have really been linked to gaming anytime in history. This makes the Red Magic a curious oddity at the very least. For the short specification, we have the Red Magic rocking Android 8.1 Oreo out of the box, a little bit older but still strong Snapdragon 835 SoC, 6 and 8GB of RAM options to choose from, 64 or 128GB of onboard storage to choose from, a 6-inch 2160x1080 pixel Full HD Plus IPS LCD display, and a tad bit smaller battery at 3800 mAh. The Red Magic definitely has the gaming looks that the gamers, particularly PC gamers, love. That means black case and colorful glowing LED accents. Sadly, its claim to gaming DNA ends there. It has nearly the same as 2017 hardware as the older Razer Phone, but none of its screen. Though it is only one with a Full HD Plus or 18:9 display, it also loses out on the battery, which is odd for a gaming phone, especially one that needs to power extra lights. So which one to actually choose? If gaming features are to be considered, Xiaomi's Black Shark is the most promising. Analog controls and intriguing liquid cooling along with the most powerful SoC makes up for its lack of a 120Hz screen. The Red Magic has a very little to show except its light show, and the Razer Phone's specifications are not up to 2018 standards, though by no means it is outdated, since it has one of the best screens out there in the market with no competition whatsoever. That said, for buyers in the US, the Black Shark flops in one critical factor: availability. Only the Razer Phone is available for purchase in the country, selling for a hefty $700 US. With links to ZTE, the Nubia Red Magic will have a hard time penetrating the market since the clash with US courts. And finally, the Xiaomi, on the other hand, has yet to enter the US, and it would definitely be grand, at least for mobile gamers, if the Black Shark would be its debut smartphone. So we just have to wait for it. So that's it for this video, and we hope you liked it. A million thanks to our dear subscriber family for your continuous love and support, and until next time, stay tuned for more.